Yo, so this is a game here that I kind of wanted to show everybody to kind of carry your games on Wolverine. All right, so this is a 51 kill game in Grandmaster 2. And honestly, this is a complete masterclass on how to play with the team and how to work with each other. This is amazing, honestly. I kind of wanted to share my gameplay, kind of tell you guys exactly what to do when you want to carry the team and kind of play with the team here.
Get ready.
So this is a Kunlun map right here. Surprised I didn't do my rollout yet. Oh, there it is. So you want to do right click, shift, and then mid shift you want to do your E, and then I call it the float tech. You'll kind of float in the sky, and you can use it to escape. You can use it to do it as a rollout. You can do it as whatever, get to the point faster. That's exactly what I use it for. It's very useful, not just flashy. So we see I hold the front line here. I try and hide myself kind of in the front line so the tanks can make a mistake. Now they have a cap, so I know how to play anti-dive a little bit. So I look for him, try and get the pull. I miss it, so I do a little damage in the gambit and pull out. Don't want to waste my passive too early, okay? Your passive, you need to hang on to as long as you can. Because of course that's an extra life and you can push back tanks with even more than you can already. If you have it, you can kind of throw your life away more. So you don't want to waste it just, doing stupid stuff, That should be common sense though. And then we see I grab the cap here and they're down one, so I immediately want to push here. So when they're down one on Wolf, you kind of want to walk the front line a little bit if your tanks allow it, if your healers allow it actually, because right here, we're down Gambit. I don't exactly know why we were down Gambit there, but that's just kind of a unfortunate part on the healers. I see I'm back here. I think we lose this first point, if I remember. Yeah, we do. So yeah, we're just gonna pull back. You'd never want to force yourself onto point. It's bad for your KD, and it's also just like not smart because you're feeding all charge. Kind of just want to pull back, let the game flow. Now, of course, I'm gonna hide myself in the front line here. That's kind of what you want to do 99% of the time. You want to let them walk up. You want to play the point as much as you can. Wolverine is completely team-oriented. You cannot carry a game on him if your team is not doing the job. In this case, I had a really good rogue player that was helping me out walking the front line. Let me see, I'm on mag here, trying to get value, push them back. You want to use your shift ability, the fast claws. You want to use that to push them back. You want to walk the front line with those. Let me see, I'm pulling back here. I hear a lot of ults, and then now I notice I have my ult. So we see Gambit on the side, made a mistake there. You want to kind of kill overextending enemies. Honestly, any character, that's just game sense. And we see hella ults, so I'm pulling back a little bit. I'm already pretty low. So I want to pull back with the healers. Now I do think we end up pulling back here. Oh, I end up going for the cap a little bit there, getting pulled. So what I do with my pulls, right? I do right click and then shift. I do right click into them and shift backwards. It's very, very good for 180s. Obviously I caught cap in the air there. And by the way, like, I'm not just like a scrub Wolverine player that like just picked up the character. I'm like 60 in the world right now, I think, on the hero. So I feel like I know what I'm talking about. And I'm not like number one right now just because my rank is not one above all or like eternity right now. So we see I tried to block the mag there because then I have passive. It's completely valid to block it and lose your passive if it means your healers survive. You see how they get on me here. Try and kill her. I think she survives this. I think I end up dying, yeah. Her whole team just like pulled up. That was crazy.
There's still a chance to stop them.
Yeah, no, I end up coming back here. This rogue player was extremely, extremely good walking the front line with me. There's a lot more clutch plays in this video that I kind of want to talk about. Now we see I'm kind of waiting for the support ults to go down. I already have my ults, so I don't need to like get extra ult charge while it's up. Now I go for this health pad down here. Okay, and I popped my either just because I think I was originally gonna hold point, but I noticed my team was kind of pulling off. Grab a health pad there. The hell is on me, so the hell is distracted. I pop my E because I know I want to frontline and grab Mag. Mag dies here, I think. Oh no, he doesn't. And then I'm gonna walk on the left side, try and hide from the Hella ult. You want a good team that can kind of capitalize off your pulls, because like they really mean. See, that was a great example of the rollout there. The right click shift E, you can get away so fast. Now we end up pulling here. But yeah, you definitely want to get a team that will capitalize off the pulls, because Wolverine's damage himself is not going to be able to kill like a full tank. At least a competent one. Above gold, you're not going to be able to do it yourself. Now I think I'm waiting for my E before I go back in. So I'm kind of just like stalling the front line. Held my ult for a minute here. Now I'm just gonna pull back, wait for the team.
Don't give them another inch, or else.
Always save your E. Like if you need to hold point, if you need to front line. Kind of missed that pull there. That looked like I hit that, but that's kind of crazy. And now I'm on the healers. I think I do get a fat ult soon. I see Cap. Now as a Wolf, it's your job to grab the Cap when he's ulting, when they're stalling point. Don't leave that up to anybody else because he's really annoying. And do end up grabbing Maggie, yep. And fat ult, nice. So that's two. You wanna use your ult to finish off enemies that are half, kind of. But you can always get fat ults if you hit them against the wall. But if they're full, then you can kind of walk. Okay, you can walk the front line, if that makes sense. You can walk the front line back, and then you can use your passive to kind of keep going in. And when the tank gets too close to the healers, you can pop your ult and you can like hit them all in one place, and your team can come up and just finish them off. It's really, really good. Now I see Namor on the side there. I don't think I originally got him because I think he backed off. Should be a grab though. Whoa, what happened there? I think I did grab him. I don't know what happened though. I'd say also work on pulls as well, like in practice range, because obviously that's like what your whole kit relies on. You want to be able to get pulls out of the air. You want to be able to get pulls, just like complete impossible pulls. You want to be able to get off. And you want to stall a lot because Wolverine's pretty tanky. He has a passive, he has damage reduction, he has so much stuff to hold with. There's no excuse to not get on point sometimes. So right here I try and hold. I think it pays off actually. Oh no, it doesn't. Does it? No, it doesn't. I swear we didn't go to OT this game, but we ended up going to OT, I guess.
2, 3.
So now this next part was a complete masterclass.
Which side you're on?
So the thing grabs me, right? Now when you have a thing kind of throwing you, you don't need to kind of like, you can just throw them up just like this. I end up grabbing the more here. I don't know if we kill him. Yeah, no, that bubble is very, very good. We might actually kill him. No. So now, kind of waiting for my tanks to walk up just a little bit so I can get a big pull. End up missing there, but my team's inclined to walk in now. You see 3 or 2 over there. You see Cap. Now, you always want to play anti-dive against a Venom. You want to peel. You're the main peel DPS, especially against big tanks like that. Venom is very, very easy. Venom, Hulk, if they're diving, it's so easy. That's a free kill. And then I think I try and get on Penny here. I think I missed this. Yeah, I did miss this. This is a bad whiff, honestly. But we end up making something out of it though. I waste my passive there, sadly. And we see Cap. Trying to get my fast claws out so I can get a tank. Yep, and we end up killing Penny. Nice. So right now my team's just kind of finishing off the other team. See no more up there. As much as Wolverine's like a tank shredder, you can also go for DPS because your grab enables so much damage if you're at 100 rage. Now, like I said, with Thing Throw, Hulk Throw, whatever, just throw the Wolverine up. Just like this. And we'll find a play. I think I end up going through... Oh, I don't know what happened there. End up grabbing Hella. Could be a play if the team walks. Now, the best thing to kind of calm in voice chat is just walk up. Just say walk up team or anything like that to make them walk, of course. Because 99% of the time, the healers are just going to be sitting on cart because healers don't have common sense. But yeah, there's so many games that I've played where the healers could have we could have wiped the team if they just walked up a little bit more. And no, it's not overextending. The healers will tell you it's overextending. It's absolutely not overextending. If you get a pick in the front line, right? If you pick off one of the tanks and then you walk in to try and kill their team when they're all low, but the healers won't push up, like, what is that? But yeah, no, Cap is, he's pretty much food when it comes to playing Wolverine. You just want to stick in the back line. You want to be right in between the tanks and the healers so you can get back and peel when you can. Because I'm making Cap completely useless this game, just by grabbing him every time. But, what's it called? I advise you to not ban Penny as much as, you know, I hate that character. And we see a big ult there. Now that's hella, that's pretty much all the team that, now that was perfect. You want to wait until it's 100 rage before you ult to get the maximized damage out of it. And you want to hit them against the wall if you can. I mean, the ground is fine, but I think the wall is more satisfying. She has a really good ult. I see Emma. Emma is not what you want to see. Right. Emma's just completely a cancerous hero. You do not want to see that on the other team. If you're playing Wolverine, Daredevil, any of those heroes, any melee hero, it's just cancerous. That grab is just completely like AIDS. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, you can also be a pseudo tank on Wolverine as well. With your damage reduction, you can just walk them back. You can walk the front line back. You want to play for space. You don't want to play for kills when you're on Wolverine. All right, you can use their fast claws to, like I said, walk the front line back. If you miss a grab, that's totally fine as well. Just make sure you have your damage reduction on. So you can walk them back. And in this case, you just want to get some ult charge off of that. I'll get back on here. Trying to enable the team here. That's what you want to do on Wolverine. You want to enable the tanks, you want to enable the team. We see Rogue. Of course I'm gonna target her. Kind of missing the grab there though. Fortunate. And we actually lose this fight maybe? Oh no. End up being alright. Notice I almost have my ult. I think there's a very clutch hold coming soon that actually like wins us the game. I see Emma. No, you cannot. You can see that's what I'm saying. Like melee heroes are just completely useless against Emma these days, bro. It's just cancer hero. We end up winning that fight though, I think. But don't try and grab Emma during her diamond form, please, because you will get grabbed and you will get killed. Through your passive too, because her kick against the wall does like 900 damage, bro. It's just completely ridiculous. Now I also have ult here. I think we end up losing this fight.
Even better than my mutant power.
And a little like game sense tip: do not like think the game is over if you lose the first fight, because we lost this first fight, and then we end up winning here in OT. Like every game is winnable, even when you're losing. I mean, MRC when you're against Eternities, like one of the balls, the game is still winnable every time. Even if you're like a plat diamond squad, like as long as the team is playing like with each other. Playing with the team is what matters most. So this is the clutch holder here. See, clutch ult, getting the kills. The whole team's dead right now. And then holding here, we kill Emma. Nice. See, that's exactly what I do. When you get your ult like that, you want to find a way to get behind them, right? And you want to try and get them that way. There's this tech that I came up with where I do the right click, shift E, and you land right behind them and you pop your ult midair and they all float up and you hit them right into your team. It's very, very, very hard to hit, but when you do it, it's just so much value when you hit it. I'll try and do it in practice range so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. And there's also a Daredevil video coming soon. I want to make like an hour-long tutorial kind of guide video on them. You know, I'm honestly discussing it there, or like way better than I am at Wolverine. But no, I do want to end up making a lot more videos, kind of like these, where I kind of go through my VODs, kind of VOD reviewing myself, and also just showing the people how to play the characters better than they already are. But yeah, just keep going through it. Like I said, you want to hold this area up here if you're on Kunlun. You want to hold this choke point right behind, and then you can kind of tank damage on the front line for your healers a little bit more.
One from an alternate reality. Sorry, bud.
It's very, very easy to get killed on Wolverine if you make the wrong mistake.
3, 2, 1. You have to stop them from securing the
Especially wasting your
area.
passive. You never want to do that, like I said. Just gonna throw me here. I don't think this gets much value yet. Another on thing. Listen, just because they swapped a thing does not mean anything. You can still get your value when you're against a thing, 100%. Now there's a rival Wolverine here. I'm just a little bit better though, so I end up dipping him here. And we see this thing here, right? Thing players are not safe from Wolverine, alright? Because I'm pretty sure since Thing is CC immune, I think they buff Wolverine's damage against him and his fast claws. That just kind of makes sense because you can shred him. Look at this. Just look at that. But he doesn't die there because of Nuno, but that's a lot of damage. Now at this point, I'm just trying to hold with the Thing right now. And try and get our support ults up. That's the most important thing in OT. Moonhead ults and support ults. Now we end up dying there, but our Gambit gets his ult off. I don't know if he gets value, but we'll see in a second. But like I said, you always want to have like a semi-decent tank, because you're not going to be able to get value at all if like your tank's just a scrub. Thankfully, like I said, my rogue is actually a decent player and walks up. So getting picks is kind of easy. Strange is kind of late with the portal there, which is all that's all good. I think we do force him off here, maybe. Now Thing's on me, so I get that kill there. Perfect. Now it's a 5v6, so I get my ult off. Kill the Luna. Okay, I get solo ulted by the Wolverine there. That's not a diff. He had to ult to kill me. I killed his friend, so it doesn't matter.
The current score is 3, 2, 4.
So that ended up being like a good ult there. You want to get a pick usually before you use yours. So the rest of the team's kind of easy pickings. But of course you can get clutch ults, and you can get his ult really, really fast. if you're just farming tanks in the front line, you can just walk them back and you'll get hella ult charge. During support ults, you'll be able to get a lot more ult charge as well from your fast calls if you just spam. So now, of course, here I'm playing the front line. You never want to be too far in, you never want to be too far back. You just want to play right where your tanks are. So I see him up with thing, get a big pull there. We end up getting a pick on him, maybe? Oh, no, we don't. See, that's where you want good teammates, so they can finish him off there if you do all that damage. But they're down one, so I recognize that. And then we walk in a little bit more. And now they're down two. They're down a wolf, they're down strange. And now we can just kind of walk freely. Make sure the team's walking up, pull back and pull in. Kind of like the Hulk, you want to kind of enter in, you want to enter out as you're playing. Like if you're taking too much damage, use your right click. Your right click is kind of like the Hulk jump. That's the best I'd explain it. Now I'm kind of farming the tanks here, trying to get my ult back. That's a wolf diff. And we see him dead. And then we take point, and I think that's it. But yeah, 49 kills right here. The Angela there. Like I said, you are a pseudo tank, you are essentially a third tank. So you just want to play right up with the tanks there and enable them. Kind of walk back with them. And we see another diff here. Now, I just want to say, I should have gotten MVP here, but what they do is, I'm like 99% sure when new characters come out, they give them like a buffed MVP rate, like, so it's easier to get MVP on them. I don't know, but that just makes sense, because I definitely shouldn't have gotten MVP there, but anyway, guys, I'm going to make more videos like this in the future, but thank you guys for watching. See you.